Hey guys, this is Comic Uno, and today I'm doing a review for Elektra issue 1. And before I start talking about this issue, just want to give you guys a couple updates. Of course, I have Comic Uno episode 183, and that show where I review all the comics I read this week in one show. If you want to go check out the exclusive comics in the description below, there is a link, and the episode will be annotated. Also, guys, hopefully go check out my Kickstarter for my comic book Like Father, Like Daughter issue 4. That'll also be annotated. But let's start talking about Elektra issue 1, and out of all the Daredevil type series coming out recently from Marvel, this was the book I was most excited for. I really liked the last run of Elektra, and I wanted to see the new take they would take the character. And we see that the costume is very similar to her Daredevil Netflix show costume, so we'll see if maybe her personality is similar to that character. But love the artwork here, love the bright lights of Las Vegas in the background, and I do like the new character design for Elektra. And also I really like the art style here. We see a lot of focus on facial expressions, and it's not as bloody as I thought it was going to be, because obviously Elektra is an assassin, but it's like this more quiet assassin type story. Like, this is an awesome page here, where you just like see this little blood mark on the side. So I really like the take they have with the tone of the book, the type of assassin slash spy book they're going for here. But let's see what's going on with the story. So with this issue, we see Elektra is in Las Vegas, and she's gambling, and she meets this bartender, and we learn a little bit more about the bartender's story and how she's being used by one of the people that owns or is dealing with the casino. So of course Elektra does her thing, and she's gonna get to the bottom of this. And then we get to see some interesting players that's actually part of this. Screwball is one of the characters that is playing with Elektra, and I guess is gonna be the villains for this arc. So I really enjoyed this. And I will say, Kingpin I semi-enjoyed. I really didn't like Bullseye, but I'm glad that Elektra really hit the mark here, because this was the one I was most excited for, like I said. And it does a really good job at showing the coldness of Elektra, but also still making you feel connected to the character. Because that's always the problem with me for Elektra, is either they do a really good job at showing the broodiness of the character and you feel connected, like the last run she had, but then there's other times where she's only doing assassin stuff and she's so cold it's hard to connect. But because they have the bartender story in this issue, that really helps you feel for Elektra and feel for the story. I will say slower parts of the issue is probably the beginning, when they're trying to set up the whole casino tone of the book. But when we do see Elektra, the book is at its best. And I mean, that is a negative, that Elektra's not like throughout the whole issue, which is sad. She's like in half the issue, which is a little weird because, you know, she is the main character of this book, but it kind of works for this espionage assassin thing they're going with this issue. So overall, I gave Elektra issue 1 4 stars. I thought it was a really solid read, and it gets me excited to read more, and I like the tone they've so far set up for the book. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. This is Comic Uno. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter. Don't forget to like my Facebook page. Also, description below, there are links for my comic book, Like Father, Like Daughter. And don't forget to like the Facebook page of Like Father, Like Daughter. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.